So as we have stressed, and we cannot stress enough, finally the weekend is here, which means there is an action-packed couple of days of sport coming our way. And with his analysis of what to keep an eye on this weekend, we are joined by sports enthusiast and, of course, the current Mr. South Africa, Habib Noorbhai. Habib, welcome back, brother. Good to see you, man.
Thank you very much for having me, and a very good morning.
It is a good morning. There's so much to look forward to on the sporting front. Maybe we're feeling a little grieved as we opened our three-match ODI series against the UK. Obviously, in preparation for the ICC Champions Trophy with a loss, a 72-run loss to England. I think Ali and Morgan, the stars of the show, what do you make of the South African capitulation, some soft wickets given away?
Yeah, I think what we all need to remember is that there's a few players that have just come back now from IPL. The team hasn't gelled in quite a bit of time now, so they're going to take some time to get used to the wickets, to get used to the adjustments. They're going to be in England for about 3 months' time, so I think the second ODI coming up now this Saturday, it should be fine. I mean, the guys will be going back to the drawing board and seeing what they can do.
So yeah, hopefully this has lit a bit of a fire. I'm glad they didn't kind of, they tried to bat through. Rabada, I think, is a bit of a batsman, dude. I think he's going to show his chops there as well. What I did like was seeing the fire in AB de Villiers' eyes. We know that he's been on the sidelines for a long time. He is a talismanic performer for the side. We know that Hashim Amla, if he performs well, generally the team does well. But hopefully the core of that team is there and ready for the second. And as we've said, a brilliant preparation for the ICC Champions Trophy for both England and South Africa. And I know Ali was very outspoken in saying that he fears South Africa now, the wounded beast. So they take to their second ODI at the Rose Bowl in Southampton. And we look forward to hopefully a Protea dominance there. Then the Premier Soccer League. First of all, let's tip our hats to the Students Wits getting their first ever title. What do you make of their season?
That's fantastic. I mean, these guys have been, developing for so many years now, and it'll be so nice to see them take the trophy. But I think more so about in terms of relegation. It's going to be such a bite now with the Free State Stars and Bloem Celtic and Chipper United, and as well as Highland Park, who goes up against Mamelodi Sundowns in Tembisa. So that's going to be quite a cracker.
Well, Sundowns seem to be moving nicely in their CAF Champions League tournament in the group stages this far. But of course, they want to stay in the tournament next year. It's between Sundowns and Cape Town City FC for that second spot, and of course a guaranteed place on continental football's main platform. What do you make of Cape Town City FC's inaugural season in the PSL?
They've definitely been the sleeping giants, I think, throughout the season, and now they're actually making their way through. So it's so nice to see them really doing well this season, and I hope may the best team win, and whoever can go to the CAF.
It's going to be brilliant. And then, of course, we have to round off with, I think, the last piece of silverware or hope for the Gunners fans out there, the FA Cup taking place tomorrow. Chelsea, they've already achieved just about everything they can this season. Unbelievable performance under Conte. But for Arsenal, this is a big one. We've got Arsene Wenger's position there in doubt. He might want to move on at this stage. Alexis Sanchez is most likely. He's been linked to Bayern Munich. What do you make of that fixture?
This is beyond Arsene Wenger's 21 career or 21-year stint at Arsenal. So I really hope that Arsenal can pull this one off. Chelsea have had a remarkable season, but it's going to be a nail-biter at Wembley. So again, with Arsenal, if they can finish off the season with one trophy, let's see what would happen. I think Arsenal definitely has the chance to do that, but the mighty side of Chelsea is looking quite dominant, so it will be quite tricky.
Oh, man, they've been unstoppable this season. Let's see how it will all play out. Kat, I hope you got some hope from that, my brother. Come on, you Gunners. But a scintillating weekend of sport, and of course a full roster of Super Rugby to look out for as well. The big one, the Sharks and Stormers Coastal derby, happening tomorrow as well before they take that international break. My brother, thank you so much, man. Awesome to have you back in our feel-good studio, and hopefully that's got you prepped for a little water cooler talk ahead of the sporting weekend.